All right, heathens, what do we want to try today? Let's talk about something. Let's find something on these shelves. What do we want? What do we want? What do we want? Buzzard Roost, Cigar Rye Batch 3. Tried this in Kentucky. Now let's actually sit down and talk about it. Get these lights on, and let's pour it up. Happy holidays and welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone's looking forward to Thanksgiving and then Christmas. As you can tell, I'm a little bit in the spirit myself. Like I said, we're going to talk about this Buzzard Roost. We're going to pour it up. While I do that, while I read off some of these details, I'll give you a little bit of B-roll for you. Okay. So this is aged for at least 36 months, but everything I've been able to find on it is about 4 years old. It was a sourced MGP 95.5 rye, which is 95% rye, 5% malted barley. It was then finished in a toasted, lightly charred barrel, but that barrel was also smoked with tobacco leaves from Kentucky. It's 105 proof. It is a fantastic color on it. So, like I said, I did try this in Kentucky at Bourbon on the Banks, America. And it was at the Buzzard Roost booth. So I wasn't able to get batch 1 or 2. But I did try that at Kelsey's house. Liked both of them. One was a little bit better than 2. I mean, I like them both equally, I guess, for their different reasons. 2 was pretty unique. But this one, of course, you just had a little bit to taste at Bourbon on the Banks, and you got a lot going on, and I really enjoyed it there. It was in our top 3, along with the Kelvin 60, the Bardstown Disco 11 dropped at that time, and then this was surprising 3 out of the things we hadn't had yet while we were there, or at any point for that matter. So really enjoyed it, but do I still enjoy it now that it's just here at the house while I'm just sitting around? There's no other bourbon atmosphere, none of the excitement, none of that stuff. Is it still good? We'll find out. A little bit of smokiness on the nose, definitely rye forward on the nose. Some mint. A little citrus on the nose. You get some of that, yeah. That toasted, that smoky note, a little bit of char. It's definitely there on the nose. All right, we'll get into the palate. Skull. It's really good. It's good. Yeah, the palate and the nose are different for me. The palate is sweet. You can definitely tell it's a rye, but it's not rye dominant like it is on the nose. A little bit of smokiness is there, but not a lot. It's got a good balance with the sweetness. Like I said, it's a good color. We'll give you a close-up. It's fairly, I don't know how well you can see that, but it's fairly oily. A little rich on the palate. Coats well. Let's go into the mid palate skull. You don't get like that leathery tobacco note that you would expect, but I think what that's giving to this on the palate is a chocolate note. It's not an overpowering chocolate note, but it's there. So kind of, the mint's there as well. So you think along the lines of a York peppermint patty is what it kind of starts to turn into. Yeah, kind of like a York peppermint patty. Finish, it's still there. So medium to long. Get some more of that char coming through on the finish. But there's still some sweetness on the back end before the finish comes in. Going for another sip. Skull. Okay. So take your York peppermint patty, because you do get a brief hint of caramel. Kind of drizzle it over that York peppermint patty, but then throw in some raspberry drizzle with that. I'm getting a fruity, getting a red fruit sweetness on this. So yeah. York peppermint patty, a little bit of caramel, a little bit of raspberry on that. Not so much smoky, and that smokiness goes away. It's there for a little bit, let you know that tobacco and that char is there, that toasted is there. But then it's just sweet. There's a good balance of that mint from the rye, the sweetness. That's good. Now, like I said, I didn't get 1 and 2. I tried those at Kelsey's, but I am going to take this and compare it with 1 and 2. From what I can remember, this one is the better one out of the 3. You can get this for $70 to $80 here. I feel like where I live, they stay pretty close to MSRP, but it was $70.99, so $71 before tax. And I think it's worth it. I think it's worth picking up. Definitely if you see it. It is really, really good, especially if you like ryes. For pretty much a straight rye, it is. If you're not a rye drinker, I think you'll enjoy it, and something you could give somebody else that's getting into whiskey that wants to try something a little different as well. This is a good one. I really, really enjoy this one. And they actually have a cool little storefront in Louisville, a bar there where you can try different stuff. So if you're in Louisville, they may have this at the bar. So stop in, see if they do. See what you think about it. If you've had this, let me know what you think about it. But yeah, sorry I haven't been on here in a while. I turned a year older just the other day. So just had a lot going on. So kind of getting back in the swing of things. Hope you've enjoyed this. Hope this was helpful. If so, let me know down in the comments. I did include a video of the storefront in our Kentucky trip video, which I will pin somewhere in here in one of the end cards. If you just want to see it, just a little bit of clip of that is in there as well. But like I said, it's worth it in my opinion. So, but again, please like, comment, share, subscribe, all the things that are cheap and easy to do, or free and easy to do. So happy holidays. I will see y'all in the comments. I'll see you in the lives. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. I love y'all. Skull.